So first of all, thank you. We often wonder who knows that we exist, and so you have affirmed that that we are here and make an impact both in the city and in the school systems and in the community. We are a nonprofit agency, and we resettle legal refugees who are admitted through our State Department, who go through a tremendous amount of screening, who have been through a tremendous amount of hardship and heartache because of circumstances beyond their control in their home countries. Our government agreed long ago, based on our Constitution, that it's the right thing to do, to open the doors and to make available the opportunities that we have and sometimes perhaps take for granted here in America. Once we get a bio of a family that's coming, we work with community partnerships like faith-based organizations and business partners and individuals to make the program succeed. There's not enough money that comes from the federal government to provide all of the services that refugees need in order to start their life over again. We feel that we need to continue to reach out to business partnerships like AT&T, who's been on board with Kentucky Refugee Ministry for many years, and we are so grateful for their support. Over those years, they've provided some funding for an annual fundraiser that we have, and now with this computer award, we are going to be able to do a lot of great things through our ESL program. One of the services is ESL, and another is job placement and job enhancement and job readiness. Those are really two keys in resettling refugees. We need to get them jobs within 120 days of their arrival, no matter where their English begins. The children start school almost immediately. We get them enrolled into Jefferson County Public School, and we have to work in partnership with all of you and with all of the tools that are available to us to help to make that succeed. So while they're in our care through the summer and then through the year, we provide ESL and job training, and we've been doing that, of course, on a shoestring. And so we're going to be able, with this gift, to replace the very old and worn-out computers in our computer lab that is open and available to some 80 students every single day as they come through Kentucky Refugee Ministries, and they will be able to access information and training. We'll use those computers for applications for jobs, and in the summer we'll use those computers directly to help the youth who are newly arriving to be trained and to be exposed, many of them for the first time, to computers. A number of them will also go to a family center that we started. We realized some years ago that there was a population that state funding didn't necessarily provide for because they weren't job ready yet. They were mothers with very small children. Now those mothers have a program through a grant that we received, and they come 3 days a week, and we haven't had computer access for that group. And so now those women and those children will be able to access computers and be able to be trained on the computers that are provided. We're also going to give out a few scholarships for some students in our program to put a number of those computers directly in homes so that students who are coming and showing promise in education will be able to access that technology right at home. So we thank you, and with your help and your involvement, together we work to help everybody succeed, and we are just so grateful for this gift.
Well, I just want to add, like Liz didn't mention, we also have a sub-office in Lexington, and also we're going to use some of this technology and computers like to Lexington office, because they don't have, actually they have no computer lab as of right now, so this is going to be great help for them to start computer lab and to have their clients access to internet and use of technology right away. Once again, like we have so many thanks for everybody to made like this gift possible. And sometimes, when you least expect, we were just considering what we can do with our computer lab, how we can find funds, to replace this old technology, and then just right like that we received this phone call, you received this grant, so just like community works, I'm originally from Bosnia and I've been a refugee myself, and I came to this country 14 years ago, and I was resettled by Kentucky Refugees Ministries, and they helped me along the way, and then like now I'm working for Kentucky Refugees Ministries as a full-time program coordinator, and this is going to be a really great opportunity, and I know from my own experience, how much it means, to have access, sometimes there is some of these folks that we're going to introduce, sometimes they have no ways to communicate with their family members, or anybody like in refugee camps, but some refugee camps, they have computer labs established, so they can share emails, and sometimes chat with their family members they are left behind. Right now, I would like to introduce some of our clients. We have clients from different parts of the world, and today we brought with us two clients from Iraq. They've been resettled here like a couple of months. Javad al-Majidi and Iman al-Hariri, their husband and wife. And just to mention, their two children showed so much progress, that we had the opportunity to place them at St. Francis School, and they received a full scholarship, so they're going to be really like using technology down the road, and it's going to be really helpful for them. Okay, also we have from Bhutan, Tika Koirola. She came here with the family just recently, and she's been like placed in Nepal for how many years? You can say like how many years you spend in Nepal? 17 years. So there you go. Like they've been without home, for 17 years. Like in Nepal, basically, she was only 2 years old when they had to flee their native country and spend time in Nepal. Also, we have like Tanya Sen and Tada. These are two young gentlemen. Also spend like probably most of their young adult life in Thailand as refugees from former Burma and now Myanmar, and they are current at this tea, and you probably heard in news like there was some struggle going on there, and they're also here like happy to be here, and we can provide them with services. And once again, we want to thank you all for making this possible, and our clients appreciate all your help, and we're going to be around if you have any questions we can